we should not believe in our thoughts. We've been talking about letting go and how difficult, and I'm getting some comments. Oh, yeah, it makes sense, but it's so difficult. So the reason why it looks like, it seems like, and it feels like it's so difficult to let go of the past and to let go of all these ghosts we carry in our mind is because we are so full of the information, of the memory of things that didn't go that well in our past, that we end up believing that those thoughts are our thoughts. So today I'll start inviting you to do a little exercise with me, just a very quick exercise, and I will do with you. My suggestion is that we just stop. I will stop talking for some seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and we'll just observe what's going on in your mind. Just observe. Just to be there and pay attention what's happening. All the thoughts that will come, don't get attached to any of them, but just observe what happens in your mind right now. 30 seconds. My question for you now is, did you notice that the thoughts never stop? Did you notice that there is a variety of thoughts coming? Well, science tells us that we have 60,000 thoughts per day. Actually, there are more recent researches that say 90, but let's not get that scared. 60,000 thoughts per day. Mostly these thoughts are repetitive. The same thoughts we had yesterday, the day before, and we will have the next days and going on. So the reason why we have all these thoughts, they are actually our memory. They are like the way our mind finds to remember us, to protect us, to remind us the things so we are protected and safe. That's why we have so many thoughts coming and going, coming and going. So Eckhart Tolle, the author of The Power of Now and so many other books, he says that we shouldn't believe in our thoughts because as much thoughts we have, as many thoughts we have, is because we have a big baggage that we still carry from the past. So in this very quick experience we had a few minutes ago, that we silent the mouth and we observe the thoughts. Now I want to take you to an understanding that is key for ending suffering and letting go of the past. When you observe your thoughts and you feel and you see your thoughts coming like clouds, come and go. They come and go. Other thought comes and go. What Eckhart Tolle calls our attention is, well, if I can pay attention and notice, maybe for many of you is like first time you have this experience, because the monkey mind never stops. They call monkey mind that never stops thinking. But when we stop, pay attention, Eckhart Tolle says, well, if you notice that there are thoughts there, well, so there is a observer and there are the thoughts. So who is thinking the thoughts? If you yourself is observing. I'll say it again. If when I stop doing things, doing, and I stop talking, and I'm not just as a little boat in the middle of the ocean, I don't just go as my thoughts tell me to do or to go, and I stop and I pay attention. I pay attention that, oh, there are thoughts. Hmm. Oh, there are there is a variety of thoughts here. Hmm. Maybe pay a bill, maybe make that phone call, maybe go to groceries, or maybe to put that document in the post office, maybe, oh, do the laundry, maybe buy something, buy a gift, maybe don't do that, maybe I really hate that person, maybe I can't stand this situation anymore, maybe I'm so tired of my life or my work or my spouse, or I have to change jobs, or the thoughts are just keep going. There is a little machine in our minds that we can even call it. It is just throwing the thoughts, and I, me, I am observing. So when we start learning and exercising and practicing, detaching the me, the self, the who I really am from this machine of thinking that never stops, then it starts becoming easier to see that those thoughts don't belong to me. I am not the one that's producing the thoughts. Those thoughts are not mine. I don't need to be obedient to those thoughts. I don't need to do what the thoughts are telling me. Can you see how important it is for to achieve the peace of mind we deserve, instead of being throwing, like I said, a little boat, a little paper boat in the middle of the ocean, and the thoughts just throw us here and there, taking notes and doing that. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do, and we get so involved in our thoughts and so tired, exhausted by the end of the day. And some days we are not even productive. At the end of the day, we did nothing or almost nothing, and we are so tired because we are so busy in our head. And when we are so busy in our head, we are not in the present moment. Accidents happen, situations, the kids are smiling and asking for your attention, the birds, the flowers, the breeze in your face, the great things that are happening now in your life, in my life, we don't notice because we are so absorbed by the thoughts. But once we start doing these exercises, and we will do more ahead, but I want to see, we didn't need much time. We did it 30 seconds here. Oh, Katja, it was not enough for me. That's okay. Do more by yourself. You just need to quiet the music and the TV and the phone and just quiet everything for a minute. If you can even put an alarm on your phone and for 1 minute and just observe and have the experience of detaching the me, myself, I from the thoughts. This is the first step to really get your inner peace, happiness, and letting go. Letting go of the past. Why? Because the past is in the past, obviously. It's not happening now. What we carry from the past are the memories. And the memories disturb us so much that makes the past stay in the present as if it's still happening. We become, we make ourselves, we become hostage of our own thoughts. We become hostage of experience that happened, God knows when, how long ago. And we get so disturbed by that, and so disturbed by the voices in our head, that we end up being obedient to this machine that is just there reviewing this script over and over and over and over again. So, before we go, I want to bring to your attention something very serious that we are living right now. Imagine how life can be for people that have suicidal thoughts. When they identify that those thoughts are not them, those thoughts don't even belong to them. Those thoughts are the thoughts, and them, their selves, the essence, the real me doesn't need to be obedient to voices or to things that are said that so many people hear and end their own lives. That's a big epidemic nowadays all over the world. And look, I know I'm not talking about people that are sick or clinically depressed. Then it's a chemical imbalance, maybe, that needs a doctor attention. I'm talking about when we contemplate to harm others or contemplate to harm ourselves because we are so deep inside the thoughts. So 1 minute, 30 seconds of your time, few times a day, and stop everything. Don't get any distraction and pay attention to your thoughts and start detaching. And next week, on Monday, at the same time, 8 a.m. Pacific time, California time. We will continue these conversation, and I'll keep bringing more exercises for us to achieve inner peace and to learn for once, and to let it go of everything that we don't deserve, we don't want, and we don't need. I wish you an amazing week, and my name is Katia Ferreira, and if you feel any value in this conversation, just spread the word, forward this, give your like, you know, and just give your kindness to subscribe it if you see that this brings value to you. Make a comment about what we are talking here. Take good care of yourself. Have an amazing week and detach from your thoughts because they don't belong to you. Bye bye.